How was your Christmas?
How was my Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't live together.
No, we don't.
No, my Christmas was great.
But it's good. I get to see you on Fridays.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's great about having Christmas at this age?
What?
Which is over 20.
Mm-hmm.
You get to buy your own present.
Oh, yeah, that took a while for me. It's a little early. Over 20. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, you buy your own present. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know, everybody gets presents and it's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But when you buy your own present, you know that you have given yourself something special. Something that you really wanted. When you're a kid, you open up presents and you go, huh? What happened to the present? Well, you can't say anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look happy. Otherwise, you know, old kid style, before your time, son.
Mm-hmm.
What? You don't appreciate? You're getting nothing.
Well, see, I was a very low maintenance kid, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can give me one, like a basketball.
No matter what, basketball, any ball, any ball, any ball that was round. Okay.
Just throw it, and I'm happy. I don't even need anything else.
That's right. Basketball, softball,
the little hoop thing,
baseball,
the rings.
Oh, the hula hoop?
No, the rings. Mom said she got me rings when I was like 2 years old, and I didn't want to open up any of my other presents because I was just playing. You know, the rings, the ones that go big to small, and then you put it on the little thing in the center. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I got this shirt too for Christmas. This is a Christmas shirt.
No kidding.
Yeah,
that's a Christmas shirt.
Mom got me the
Smooth.
red velvet Christmas.
Yeah, so we're after Christmas now.
Post Christmas. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you how it was.
Yeah,
it was good.
Was good. You know, if you get anything, the most important thing that we don't realize is that having life is important. As we found out with the passing of Senator Danny Inouye.
And General Schwarzkopf as well.
General Schwarzkopf, how much of a surprise is that one, boy? He was only 78 years old.
I know, nowadays he was only 78 years old.
Yeah. Right? Before, it's like, wow, he was 78 years old. Yep. Now, you 78, Danny Inouye was 88. Another man who passed away who was 88 years old, gotta say aloha to his family. Yeah. And that's Mr. No.
Yeah.
Say yes to no. No foods.
NOH.
NOH. Okay? And so...
Well, 88's the new, like, 68.
88's the new 68?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't think so, son. Not even close.
78's the new, like, 60.
88's like the new... What? What you said? Hello? Hello? Okay. So...
no, it's kind of true, though. You know, with all the advances in healthcare, and then also people, you know, kind of taking an interest in working out and eating right and stuff, so humans are living longer, and, you know, so... They're
living longer. But what we're going to discover from Leilani Tupang Moreno in our show is a little bit about the history and about health. What is a health moment, you know, and how can it be recognized, and how important it is in life and in, you know, the changes that happen to us in life.
Well, I had a great health moment yesterday.
Oh yeah, what?
Well, I swam at Ala Beach at right after 5 p.m. Swam and ran. It was the first time I actually swam the 2,000 meters over there after 5 p.m. and it was really peaceful.
No kidding.
As I was swimming, I could see the sunset on the horizon and everything, and the sun wasn't like blearing in my eyes as I thought it would be, which is why I never swim after 5. But it was really pretty. It was like clear night, and then there was a ton of people there watching the sunset, so it took a while to get out of Ala Moana last night.
Wow,
yeah,
wow.
So
that's
nice
cool.
though.
Well, it's worth it. You know, you get a lot of us don't even really appreciate that, you know, that sunset thing.
Yeah, people like spend like their whole lives trying to get to Hawaii just to watch one sunset.
One New Year's morning, Leilani and I took off, and we went out. The only clouds all over, darkness. Only one place had a twink of some kind of sunlight, and that was out the windward side, right, where the sun was rising. So we head on out there. We get out to Aloha. There are people lined up New Year's Day to see the sunrise because it's about tradition and family and religion.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so they come around up and see the actual rays of the sun coming out. It's beautiful, and there's a whale's tail and a cloud formation.
Wow.
And I'm going, wow, this must be pretty special.
Where was that? Halona, you said?
That was Sunset. I mean Sunset. Sandy's.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I know it was an S.
Okay.
Wait, I just took everybody from Sunset to Sandy's.
In one fell swoop.
Oh, just like that, big change. And speaking of that, surf.
Ooh.
Surf! The surfies up, baby!
That's right.
You know, and one time, Dad was, you know...
He was a surfer.
I was a surfer. So I'm going up going up Haleiwa. So I get to Waimea Bay.
Yeah.
And I'm looking outside, it's breaking Waimea Bay. I said, oh, this would be a good day for me to take on Waimea Bay.
That's how.
And then I said, nah, come back next time.
Nah. You know what? I'll rethink
Don't
that.
be stupid, brother. Yeah. Oh, by the way, today we're gonna play the because they're talking about the Eddie, right?
Yeah, the Eddie.
Everybody's talking about, is the Eddie going on?
Is
the
it
Eddie going on?
happen?
Yeah. Is it gonna happen? So as a result of that, we're gonna play the interview of Eddie Akau. Because brother Eddie was.
That was the last interview before the Hokulea voyage, where he
well, it was a private interview because nobody was there except me, and he came to the radio station the day before Hokulea sailed in 1978. And recently, I just heard a story from the point of view of Nainoa Thompson and what happened.
Yeah.
And it was very touching, very touching. Ooh, made me cry. Yeah. So we're gonna go back to those days. I kind of sound like Don Ho in this interview.
Yeah.
It
was really.
Everybody was Don Ho back in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll be sharing that interview. Also, we'll be talking to a guy who's done a lot of work here in Hawaii that you know, not that many people know. Kavika Talisman. We'll talk to him. Yeah, because he's a good guy. And yeah.
I just want to say about the Eddie. They haven't had it since 2009. So it's kind of a special event. The surf has to be big enough.
Got to be big enough, otherwise it ain't the Eddie.
Yep.
Yeah, and unless they call it, it ain't gonna happen. But it looks like it could be this huge giant swell that could make the Eddie happen.
Yeah, it's supposed to be from tonight or today until next Thursday, or Saturday until Thursday.
Yeah.
Waves approaching or even exceeding 25 feet.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Beautiful stuff.
Perfect time for the Eddie.
And it's 13 minutes now past 6 o'clock. I'm Kimo Kahono.
And this is Ikai Kahono.
Along with Leilani Kupahu Marino and our fierce engineer, Min. We are here for you. Happy Aloha Friday, and we'll be right back. This program brought to you by
the Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Peletron companies.
And this is the man who's nominated for a Grammy. Weldon Keikauoha.
Awesome.
Thank you very much for joining us wherever you are in the world. AM 940 and AM940Hawaii.com. Tell your friends, tune in. Yep. It's only a couple of hours on Aloha Friday. You know, it's like not maximum stress. Easy going. Yep. But speaking of stress, boy, how is it when you get taken away from Hawaii, you're a lieutenant governor, and all of a sudden, you're now a senator representing Hawaii in Congress? What is that like?
Whisked away.
Yeah, whisked away in Air Force One.
Right at Christmas.
Yeah. With the president.
And tackling the fiscal cliff is your first job.
And sworn in by the vice president, right?
Yep.
So.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden. So Schatz, got a Schatz. Yeah, Brian Schatz. He's there. He's
who'd have thought? Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, but it was a well-planned move on behalf of the Democratic Party, who was trying to keep all the people in place so that they don't have to have a special election. You know, that will happen after 2 years.
Right, 2014.
Yeah, then we'll see what happens after 2 years.
Right, I mean, you know, well, now Senator Schatz has been appointed.
Right.
But in 2014, the new senator will be elected.
Elected, right. So that's going to be a good one. And then, of course, the man taking his place as lieutenant governor.
Right, is veteran state lawmaker Shan Tsutsui from Maui.
From the island of Maui. Oh, Maui is proud today.
Yeah, Maui no Ko'oi.
Maui no Ko'oi. Maui no Ko'oi. So, in fact, he had his whole family there. So, wasn't that nice, Leilani? That he had his whole family there?
Yes. In this beautiful picture?
Yes.
Yes. So here he is with his 3 daughters and his wife Lindell.
Because family is what it's all about, yeah.
Yeah, and then he was talking about you know, the challenge of not wanting to relocate them. So you have this little long distance family.
Because it's only 2 years, you know, only 2 years, and it's a growing thing.
And it's only, I mean, it's, you know, it's like a 30-minute flight. So it's not too bad. It's not like he's commuting from the mainland or anything.
So does he have 3 daughters?
3 daughters, and they're also
There's
cute.
3 daughters.
Michaela, 13, Kaylee, 9, and Kenna, 5.
Wow.
Wow.
And they're probably going, yeah, okay, what's the big deal? Well, it's a very big deal, number one. So it's going to be very, very interesting as they grow up and become aware of what this means, you know. and actually seeing Washington D.C. and a part of it. It's gonna be a whole different light for them.
And think about this too.
What an education!
Yeah, and the Obama with their two daughters.
Yeah.
All girls in this.
Yeah.
Just
think, son, if I had been elected, oh my gosh,
no.
you would have to go to Washington. Oh, you already went. No big
Well,
thing.
Shan Tsutsui, he abdicated his post. He was the Senate president.
Right.
Yes.
So he just gave it up so that Shan could be the lieutenant governor of the state of Hawaii.
Yep.
Hey, that sounds good for a young man like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are very young. The
Very
lieutenant
young.
governor and now Senator Schatz. He's only 4
Yeah,
years
it's
old.
passing up the guard, turning over of the responsibility, handing the keys over to the car to the new owner. Something like that. Yes, Leilani.
Oh no, I was just listening. I was enjoying your laughter and your olding age.
No, you don't have to say that, but you were looking at the paper.
Oh, because I was looking at Senate Vice President Donna Mikado Kim. She'll be serving temporarily interim until they find.
Oh, okay.
Who'll be covering that post.
Okay.
It's amazing how many parts have to move when
Yeah.
something is
On down the line,
large
just
as
boom,
a
bada boom, bada boom.
senator passing away. It's
Yeah,
just, wow.
everybody
Domino
moves in
effect.
place.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
time.
Crazy, crazy. Speaking of crazy, what happened to the school kids in Connecticut was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was odd.
So now here's the latest, right? Is gun training for teachers. So we saw this on the news,
Wow.
right? Where everybody, teachers went into a session of gun training from this one guy, because they're thinking, hey, if a crazy walks into the school, I should be armed and able to defend myself. Now, just think about that situation, right? With a teacher not being able to arm herself, hid her children, and told the shooter that the kids had gone out and they were actually all in there hidden. And she said it very calmly, and then he shot her. What she should have said was, since it's her last words anyway, was, what the heck are you thinking? Who are you? Why are you doing this to other people who are innocent? Put some conscience back into him. And
Well, I think that's kind of a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
I think teaching teachers
yeah,
how to use guns.
yeah.
Because I mean, what if then you have all
But
these people
the
who
odds
who
are-
are weapons trained that
Yeah. But the odds are that if you are a teacher and you have that skill set and something dangerous happens,
Right.
that at least you can respond to that situation. But you're right.
But that begs the
You're
question:
right.
Are they going to allow guns in schools for teachers now?
Yeah, and if that happens, what if a student gets hold of the gun that belongs to the teacher?
Exactly. So
Yeah,
there should be no guns.
yeah, no
Yeah.
guns.
Just go back to the old school,
No guns.
No guns.
No guns, high security.
Mental health.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, that's the thing. I was actually going to say that. There should be a screening process for
Yeah.
people who
Well-
get to hold them.
Well, the thing is, here was a kid whose mother was a collector, and she had a bunch of guns. Okay,
Right.
so he had access. He was with her. They go to the firing range.
Right.
So actually, he learned how to fire this weapon with her.
And remember,
Okay.
there were issues about him that mother was concerned about. So
Right.
there were all kinds of signs showing,
she was
and yet she still loaded
She was
him.
looking at having him committed or something.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
So-
But you never let the person know, because they might be doing. Yeah. So anyway. It's
Well, and then of
obvious.
course, and then
We
right
have
after
to
that,
do
there was that shooting or potential shooting, I believe in Arizona, in an Arizona mall, by some kid that was actually
Right.
on his way, going to be moving to Hawaii or something.
Oh
He
yeah.
ended up missing
Yeah.
his flight and
Yeah.
ended up, just kind of
Yeah.
losing it up there. But he didn't. I guess the gun misfired on him or something like that. So
Thank heavens.
Right.
he
So.
wasn't able to get it functional.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, gun control it's a big topic.
You know what the other big
Especially-
topic is?
Yeah.
Here's a big topic. Oh, I tell you what. When we come back, we'll talk about the big topic.
Okay.
Let's play another classic, beautiful song that belongs to our Hawaiian fame. So Minnie's going. What do you want to play? Okay. So we have. Is that Pili Kua? Pili Aloha? Pili Oha. That's good. Pili Oha is good. Traditional Hawaiian.
Is there a
concept.
pili kua?
There's Pili Kua.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Now the one you want to worry about, the group you want to worry about when you hire them, Pilikia. Because that's a lot of trouble. Okay, we'll be right back. I'm Kibo Kahuano.
This is Ikaika Kahuano.
And this is Aloha Friday, the last one of 2012 as we head into 2013. We'd like to thank you for joining us. Here's some of the beautiful music. This program brought to you by
the Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelletron company.
Here's Pili Aloha.
So,
Okay,
hey,
so this was the big moment I was talking about, and that's at 6:29:40, falling off the cliff. Falling off the cliff.
Which you never really
Financial cliff.
never want to do.
Right, the nation falling off the cliff because they haven't come to a solution in Congress. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? They haven't come to a solution in Congress. So, what would you do, son? You are the President of the United States of America. What would you do? Just let it go? Let the cuts happen and then make adjustments along the way in the new session?
Figure out a way with Congress to figure out a better way forward.
They're having a meeting today. In fact, they're probably meeting right now.
Right, they all got called in.
All the heads, all the heads of the different minority leader in the House, majority leader in the House, minority leader in the Senate,
right,
majority leader in the Senate, Vice President, President, all meeting together, along with Moki Boy. No, I'm just joking. Sometimes, you know, you need a little common, kind of common sense.
So they're basically fighting to not have the tax increases and the federal cuts that are supposed to happen.
Right, and
next year.
then see if they do nothing, the tax cuts are going to be strong. So then Congress has to go into session. So it's going to take all of that first 3 months to adjust everything. Okay, but there are some advantages to that. In that, maybe you can come up with better solutions.
Well, I thought what's supposed to happen without these solutions are tax increases. And federal cuts. So cuts to federal spending, which are primarily the Pentagon.
See, when you say it's increases for us, the people.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
When you say it's cuts to money that should have come to us, the people of America. And when you say a cliff, it means we're going over the cliff. Hello, we're going over the cliff. Hey, you ever had a dream about going over the cliff?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did you ever have a dream like that?
I think so.
Going off the cliff?
I have more dreams about flying though.
Oh, you have dreams about
where I put my arms out and I fly. I love those dreams. Those are the best.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, you fly off the cliff. You jump off the cliff and you fly.
Yeah.
Have you done that?
What are the odds of us, this nation, jumping off the cliff and flying back up? What are the odds? 0. Okay. Yeah. So.
Wouldn't it be cool to have wings though? I don't know.
I see
wings along with.
You could just like.
Wait a minute. Along with flying cars. Flying cars. Remember the flying cars, everybody? Remember the flying cars?
They really are. They really do exist.
Well, what about that movie with the guy with the flying cars? Remember they were flying. He was a taxi driver.
Well, I remember Back to the Future Part 2 where they had the flying cars.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But this was what's his name? Does all the.
When are we gonna, that is such a great movie. When are we gonna be able to like open up the hood of our car or a gas tank or whatever and just throw in like rubbish or whatever? Yeah, banana peel.
Yeah.
A couple of tin cans.
Never. Never. It's only a movie. It's not real. That's why we go to watch them, folks.
Well, there's all these conspiracy theories, like the solar-powered cars and the and the fact that our cars don't have like ultimate miles per gallon. Back in the 60s and 70s, the Volkswagens were getting 60, 70 miles per gallon.
Per gallon?
Per gallon off regular fuel.
Come on.
But I think what's happened is that the fuel that we have now is very stripped and watered down. So the fuel is like more energy dense that we had like in the 60s and 70s.
Really?
But they stretch it now. It's kind of like when you run out of soap and you don't want to go buy more soap, so you just put water in the bottle and wash your dishes like that. Same concept, but with gas. So you lose some of that.
Unbelievable knowledge you can gain from this program. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Are you listening?
That's what you got to do.
When the dish liquid, just add water.
Yeah.
And you bring it back to life.
Well, when you run out of Robitussin too, you put some water in the Robitussin thing, shake it up, you got more Robitussin.
Oh yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, it's diluted, but it's all mental.
There you go. That's true.
And when you don't have money, you just take water, put the water on your dollar, and then see what happens. Okay, let's get to some music. Speaking of that, and we're talking about a new cut that was put together. There was a great CD release party at Gordon Biersch, and it was for Lolena Naipo and his band, Hula Kui, but the name of that was Kahuna Nui. Okay, or reverse, one of the two. Anyway, great sound. So we're just taking one of the mellow tunes, beautiful tunes called Nani Waimea. It's been done many times, but this is kind of a big band entry. Yeah. Let's let the group do it. Okay. I'm Kipo Kahawano.
This is Ikai Kahawano.
This program brought to you by
the Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelletron companies.
Oh yeah, take a listen. Let's go back. Way back when, them good old days, with the Model Ts and all that stuff. You remember them days? Eh? Dirt roads? Nah, you don't remember? Oh, you're too dang young, you whippersnapper. It's time for sports.
Sports.
A lot of sports happened last night. Got to see who's the Celtics. They got licking.
Yeah, but the Clippers, I was actually just going to talk about that. The Clippers, the LA Clippers.
The LA Clippers are on it.
The new kids on the block, 15-game win streak.
It used to be the Lakers, now it's the Clippers.
Yep, it's the other LA team.
Yeah, and just when they said the Lakers had a 5-game winning streak, boom, they lose the next.
It was I think it was a 6-game winning streak.
Okay, they lost it.
Well, they beat the Knicks on Christmas, and then they lost to the Nuggets last night.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
And then they're playing the Trailblazers, I think, tonight.
Thunder beat somebody.
They beat the Mavericks.
Okay.
The Mavs, yeah.
Okay.
They went to OT though.
Oh man, OT.
Yep.
And then smoked them in OT.
That Kevin Durant, he's so tall, like such a tall, like long guy. You know what I mean? He goes up for a dunk. It's like from half court almost. You know, he's so huge, long, big guy.
Yeah, I used to be like that in my own
He's not like muscly. He's just tall and like skinny and just.
They were my punch
stretched
out the window.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. No, it's done.
Okay. So how's about that 15-game win streak for the LA Clippers?
I'm
pretty excited about that.
That's pretty big in basketball. That's all you have to mention.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready for. You saw those bowl games nobody cares about.
No, I haven't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't care about them. So.
Yeah. UCLA lost, bro. How's that?
They did.
They lost. They ranked number 17, and they lost in the last game, the bowl game.
They played. Were they playing Baylor?
Yeah.
Was it Baylor? Okay.
Baylor.
Well, Robert Griffin III's alma mater.
Boy, let me tell you, Baylor just smoked them.
Well, they
smoked them and artichoked them.
But they weren't ranked.
They were.
Baylor wasn't ranked.
No, UCLA.
Right, Baylor wasn't ranked, and they beat them. But Baylor's Robert Griffin III is playing, I believe, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday, but they're playing the Cowboys for a shot at the playoffs.
Oh,
so it's like a must-win game. Yeah, it's going to be an intense game because Romo, the Cowboys quarterback.
Oh yeah.
Just hasn't gotten them. I think he got him to the playoffs once, maybe, or something. I'm not sure about that history, but for the amount of time that he's been at the helm of the Dallas Cowboys organization, you'd think that he would have got him in, and he is a good quarterback.
But this could be.
Hopefully, but I almost don't want him to get in because I love Robert Griffin III. So it's like I'd like him to get in if he was playing anybody else except the Redskins this year.
Okay, the one thing you have to be in sports, son.
Yeah.
Objective. Everybody wears in fact, they're coming for the Pro Bowl.
I am subjective when it comes to sports.
No, but what happens is that
Pro Bowl,
people believe in their team. Believe in this. So
I don't really have a team, to be honest. I follow players.
Yeah.
Like it's not like the Redskins are my team. It's just this week they're playing the Cowboys, and I like Robert Griffin III over Tony Romo. But I kind of want Romo to win too, so I'll be happy whoever wins. How's that?
Okay.
And local sports, so your alma mater, Kamehameha.
Yeah.
They edged out number 6 Punahou.
On that?
Yep. Tiare Kanoa sank a 12-foot bank shot with 9 seconds left to break a tie as number 2 Kamehameha edged number 6 Punahou 47-43 last night in Kekuhaupio.
Woohoo!
Gym. Yep.
Boy. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
It's time to write a new chapter in the Hawaii Hoops history book. After 33 years in the only home it has ever known, the Western Athletic Conference, UH turns the page to a Big West Conference.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so...
which is good, actually. Glad they turned the page. They should have stayed with those guys to begin with.
Yeah,
because everybody moved to that direction and they didn't.
Yeah,
they went to the WAC, and we got whacked eventually.
They open up their first game against Cal State Northridge at 7:30 on Saturday.
Okay. 6:44 is the time. Happy birthday if you're celebrating your birthday today. What kind of birthday is that? Oh, Kamwala.
Kamwala,
yesterday.
Happy belated, I guess.
Yeah, 27.
I texted him at 6 in the morning yesterday. I never heard anything back from him.
Oh well,
You know why?
Why?
Because he was sleeping.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe he was just going to sleep.
He celebrated a little early.
A little late.
Okay, so and happy birthday! If you're celebrating your birthday, you have some notables. Okay, the biggest being Denzel Washington is 58.
Really? He's 58. Wow.
58.
Well, 58's the new 30 if you're Denzel.
Yeah. No, it's really cool because I'm just above that. Stan Lee, Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk.
I'm clapping
the guy
for that
who wrote it all, the comic book creator.
One of my favorite guys.
Stan Lee is 90 years old.
He's 90?
Yep.
Wow.
90. That's the new 100.
No.
So once you get to 88, then it starts reversing. So now instead of feeling younger, you feel way older.
Wow.
Okay.
You know, he looks good though, for his age, I guess.
Well, yeah, so does Spider-Man, but it's a movie. Let's see now. Actor Martin Milner from Adam 12, Route 66 is 81 years old today. Actress Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek, remember?
Yeah, no.
She's 80.
I remember Star Trek. Oh, which character was she?
Yeah, that's a good question. Nobody cares.
She's
actress Maggie Smith from Harry Potter.
Maggie Smith.
Wait. You'll know by when I give you her age. 78.
Okay.
It's the lady talking in the school. Yeah. Gotta be that one. Okay.
Yeah, I have to go back and look at the
Edgar Winter. Edgar Winter.
Yeah.
Guitars. Unbelievable. 66 years old.
66.
Yeah.
It's his time of year.
Yeah.
Winter.
Anybody else? Comedian Seth Meyers from Saturday Night Live is a mere 39.
Seth Meyers. God, which guy is that?
Yeah. Seth Meyers. Well, he does the news reports.
Okay.
In Saturday Night.
God, yeah, I haven't watched Saturday Night Live.
News, that's Seth Meyers. And then John Legend. Okay, John Legend.
I know John
Singer.
Legend.
In fact, he came here to Hawaii.
He's great.
I had the chance to MC his thing here. John Legend is 34 years old.
Wow, he's only 34.
Yeah. And here's
my age.
Yeah, 34 and popping.
He's a Christmas
Talk about
baby
musical
too.
ability. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And American Idol runner-up David Archuleta is 22. Now, do you remember who won that year? David Archuleta was the runner-up.
Was the? I remember the face. I can't think of the name though.
Okay.
David Archuleta and I remember the face of the guy that won.
And that's where American Idol has gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the show with what's his name?
The voice
guy.
The voice show or?
Yeah. Is it the voice? No.
Oh, the X Factor.
X Factor.
Are you talking about Simon Cowell's new show? Well, I guess it's not that new, but it's been around for.
Yeah, so he was very upset with one of the judges, and she came from your time, the young star.
Oh, was it Beyonce? Is she a judge?
No.
Or Mariah Carey?
No.
See, I don't even know who the new judge is on American Idol. No, you're talking about Britney Spears on the X Factor.
Britney.
Oh, you're talking about the X Factor judges.
Yeah, X Factor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Britney Spears. I'm glad we got to the right show.
He was upset with her?
Because it took us a while.
Why?
We took a left turn and a right turn, and then we finally arrived. But Britney Spears, he's unhappy with her.
Why?
Because he got the boring Britney Spears instead of the off-the-wall Britney Spears. He wanted the off-the-wall one.
But
no.
I don't think she is off the wall. I think she's just kind of a normal person.
Actually, all he wanted was for us to say her name in the show X Factor, because they need all the help they can get.
Well,
Simon,
maybe
the problem with the show is you. No.
Wait, I have a theory, or sort of a conspiracy theory thing. You remember when Paula Abdul was one of the judges on American Idol, which was very, not too long ago. Do you think that they spiked her Coca-Cola?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know, because she seemed a little
on edge.
Not opposite of on edge.
Well, there's a lot of all
way
that stuff.
Mellow.
What people don't see is that how long it takes to shoot that stuff.
Maybe she's just tired. Yeah.
It takes a long time to shoot one show, and I got a hunch. They in the process of their shooting, I don't know if they shoot, on a very tough schedule. But it's got to take physical toll on you.
That's true. There are harder jobs in the world than being an American Idol judge, of course. But imagine having to listen. I mean, out of all the people who sing, you have to listen to all of these people, and just you have only a few diamonds in the rough. It's just like, oh man, next.
I mean, on a national scale though, you get more diamonds than rough. But
I don't know about that.
Well, that's because
have you seen American Idol?
No, but that's because they planned it that way. Those guys are not just all talented. It's like, how can we create the drama?
Yeah.
Right?
It's a reality show. They have to create drama.
Yeah, it's a reality show. So guess what, folks? It ain't real.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of ironic.
Yeah.
It's an oxymoron.
Yeah, it's an oxymoron show.
Reality TV.
But you won't see that on. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up tonight, the Oxymoron Show. No, you won't see that. It's 10 minutes now before 7 o'clock, and we're going to get on the phone with Kavika Talisman.
Cool.
We're going to talk to him. He's done a lot of stuff here in Hawaii, and mostly behind the scenes. So we'll talk to him and play one of his great songs.
Cool.
I'm Kimo Kahoano.
This is Ikai Kakahoano.
And this program is brought to you by
the Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelletron Company.
and his pops, Gabby Pahinui, the best of the best. So let's go back now.
Sure.
And this is to Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Okay. So this article has been, in the paper for a while.
Thank you very much.
Long before Justin Bieber, Michael Jackson, the Beatles, there was Elvis. Elvis Presley's name is inextricably linked to the islands thanks to the 1961 film Blue Hawaii.
Yep.
But not only that, he also did Paradise Hawaiian Style. Okay.
I have stories about Elvis because I visit Grandma on Fridays and she loves Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did the Aloha from Hawaii concert back in
1973. Yep.
In fact, you know where he practiced for that concert? At the Hilton Hawaiian Village Dome.
Oh.
How do I know? Because we were performing at the top of the room, and we could see all the limos lined up. It was Elvis inside practicing.
Yeah, that's actually was a dual LP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was two LPs.
Okay.
Encompassed that concert.
Now, Elvis Week, I guess, is coming up January 10th to the 15th. Culminates the Elvis Presley Aloha from Hawaii 40th anniversary screening of this beautiful satellite concert, and it's going to be January 14th at Blaisdell Arena.
Okay.
So we're going to see a lot of Elvis people. I mean, there are a lot of Elvis people. You mentioned one of them.
Oh yeah, Johnny Fortuno. He's a local Elvis impersonator, right?
Yep. And then he went to Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, but he's from Hawaii.
And then I guess is he coming back for this?
I don't know. Just legends in concert.
Yeah, and then there was another one. There was another guy here that did the Legends in Concert show, and he was the tallest Elvis I ever saw.
The Elvis comes in all shapes and sizes, apparently.
This is true, of course. Fat Elvis. Nobody wants to remember Fat Elvis, but Elvis got really, he got bloated. It
was all the medication or drugs or whatever the heck was going on, but it was really weird how he blew up so quickly, and you can look at videos on YouTube and see his last concert and stuff. He just was like really bloated, and it's just like, oh man, it's unfortunate because he was such a great talent.
Okay, so what do you remember from Elvis? Go ahead.
I remember whatever Grandma tells me about Elvis, and it's great because when I see her on Friday, this is the best part. Grandma, this is the best part. So I asked her, Grandma, so we talk about Elvis or whatever. She goes, Elvis, yeah, he's buried at Diamond Head, I said, no, I used to tell Grandma, no, Elvis he's buried in Memphis, Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Next time I go see her, hey, so, how you doing, Grandma? How you doing? We talk about Elvis or whatever. Yeah, Elvis, he's buried over there at Diamond Head.
It's Alfred Apaka that's buried in Diamond Head.
No, she really thinks Elvis is buried at Diamond Head. I don't even fight it anymore. I say, Elvis is buried at Diamond Head. I don't correct this. Yeah, he is. He's right up there with, Alfred Apaka. And
they call him Alfred Apaka.
I don't even fight it. It's the cutest thing, though. But I actually took Blue Hawaii, the movie. I took it a couple Fridays ago. I got it off Netflix, and I took it to Grandma to watch it with her on my computer, and she stayed up for the whole movie. She was.
What Elvis song can you sing?
Well, Blue Hawaii, because.
Just part of it. Go ahead.
Night and Blue Hawaii. The night is heavenly, and you are heaven to me.
I see, that's sweet, yeah. Okay, this is my memory.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. This is my memory. Kuipo, I love you more today than yesterday, and I'll love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. Kuipo, Kuipo, you're my Hawaiian sweetheart. Gotta make the lip.
Yeah, that. The lip movement is crucial. I didn't do that when I sang.
Yeah, thank you very much.
But you know, Elvis, he was like visiting Grandma and watching these videos on YouTube. I didn't know much about him before I started, you know, watching these things with Grandma. And he was Elvis for a reason. That guy was awesome.
Giant, yeah.
Awesome to watch.
Performing. And here's the most stupid thing I ever did in my life. This is the most stupid thing I ever. I like to admit it right now. So we're in Vegas. We're performing at Circus.
Yeah.
And Marlene Tsai comes up to me and she says, "We're going over to see Elvis at Caesar's Palace. You want to go with us?" And me, like a dummy, goes, "Nah, I'll wait to see him later."
Right, because
that's why
around later.
Kimo never saw Elvis ever.
Wow.
Yeah, how's that?
Shucks.
Crazy.
You know, yeah, my mom actually went on a date with Elvis. I guess back in the day you could win a date or whatever. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Okay. Playing a remote.
Okay, so we should get to some Le'aleo music. Do we have a Le'aleo song? Oh, K-Lake Trio is great. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
K-Lake, the Kahau Anu Lake Trio. Because one of the guys I interviewed was sitting right here where you are.
Yeah.
And that was Kahau Anu Lake. And the first time I met him, I'm like, wow, I'm impressed. I'm meeting, you know, this guy, this giant, this legend. I'm just a young guy.
Yeah.
So I said, "Hi, I'm Kimo Kahoano, and Mr. Kahoano Lake." And he goes, "It's Kahau Anu." And the rest is history. Let's listen, and we'll be right back. 7:46. I'm in Kimo Kahoano.
I'm Ikaika Kahoano.
And welcome to the Aloha Friday Show, brought to you by Pacific Center for Economic Development and Peloton Companies. Huh? What a sound. That really sounded like Elvis. Oh, that was Elvis.
Wait a minute.
That was Elvis. Yes, Elvis Presley, king of rock and roll.
The king.
The king. In fact, you know, now we have a local boy who started off as Elvis. He was the kid Elvis.
Yeah.
And then from there he went to Michael Jackson. Did that. Yeah. So when you do those two guys and you're imitating those two guys, then you end up being
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars. That's what happens. All of his life he was an Elvis impersonator and a Michael Jackson impersonator, and he ends up being a giant hit because he has those two backgrounds. You know, he can really do it. I mean, he's been entertaining all of his life.
Are the Mary Monarch seats sold out already?
They went on sale on the 26th. Okay, which means that they pow on the 26th. See, because you had to send your envelope in, postmarked the 26th, with a check in it.
Yeah.
Okay, and it had to have the tickets, number of tickets you wanted.
Right.
Doesn't mean you get anything.
So now there's not a way to buy them online. You have to mail.
No.
Wow.
No. And then you get sent back the stuff. See, so they send back. Oh, sorry, not this year.
So you know the people that want to go really want to go.
Oh yeah.
Because in this day and age of instant gratification, where you just go online and buy tickets or whatever.
Yeah, no can.
Yeah, no. I think it's actually really good because it keeps it special.
If it was a 50,000 seat stadium, then there might be enough tickets.
Yeah, then they could do more of an online thing.
But right now it's only 5,000.
Right.
And I think they're trying to reconfigure so that they can add more seats.
Okay.
But that's coming up in April this year, Harmonic Festival, hula competition, the 50th anniversary. All of the Kumu Hula, special aloha to Luana Kavelu on the island of Hawaii, Mokukeawe, and in Hilo, because she holds the reins during the entire Merry-Monarch Festival. And the great memory is her mom, Dottie Thompson, and of course George Naupe, who was the great Kumu Hula at that time. So we got to thank them. There are a lot of things, of course, that are to be remembered. However, as we look toward the new year, last statement about the new year is a resolution. Any resolutions? Anybody?
I was thinking about just, you know, I'm always like moving. My brain is always flying 100 miles an hour. I think I was at the beach yesterday and I was thinking, you know, I need to take more time to just like sit and look at the ocean. I don't really do that. You know, I swim in it and I run and then I leave. But I should probably just sit there and kind of take some time.
Take some time. Good. Leilani?
I think it's a good one. Time management.
Leilani?
I just said time management. You say when you're on time, you're late. That's my resolution.
Take the time. Time management.
No more cookies.
No more Christmas cookies. No more any kind of cookies. No more cookies. Oh, love cookies. Cannot give up cookies? Mean no give up cookies. Oh, cookie. And for me, it's thank you very much for tuning into this program. It's a time of great blessings, as we found out today from Kavika Talisman. Time to really give thanks and to give praise. And there is a spirit in this world. It not only happens when you're far away from home and in war, as many of our men and women have been and continue to be. It's not only when there's a tragedy that happens in our lives. It is the Spirit of God that lifts us all. Always there. Never with any judgments. Always there to make your life better. We thank you very much for being with us. Usually we end in the Aloha Friday song. I tell you what, let's go into 2013 with the Aloha Friday song. I'm Kibo Kahawano.
This is Ikaika Kahawano.
And this program brought to you by
the Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelletron companies.